Each parent has a different style for their kids. We're doing our best, but we also know that nobody's a perfect parent. When we look back, we sometimes want to fix the mistakes that we've made. If you're a parent who's currently helping their young child grow, we've compiled a list of regrets that parents have had with their children. We hope that this list can help you find the right direction in your parenting journey. But before we start, we'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell for more videos like this one. First, scolding a child is normal. It's the right thing to do so that your kids know what's right or wrong. However, this turns into unnecessary nitpicking sometimes. The child might grow up being scared to do anything at all. Punishing a child for bad grades might drive away their desire for learning. Some have unbelievably high expectations for their children. Parents at times fail to see that their kids might not be good at one thing but better at another. Punish your children for only the things that really matter. Maybe not on the first shattered glass, but maybe on the third one. Other parents also regret that they weren't there during their child's valuable moments. Yes, handling a number of responsibilities is no joke, but kids are also a big responsibility to hold. Be there for your son or daughter's school play or recital. Let them know that you're always there for them. Take them to their grandparents or their cousins, go to the mall, do the household chores with them. These activities create memories in their minds that last for a lifetime. The third thing is that they didn't let their kids have the freedom to create. This is done by letting your children play creative games like forming sculptures with Play-Doh or building structures with Lego bricks. You could even enroll them in an art class or have them learn a musical instrument. While they may not turn out like virtuosos of art, the creativity they learn through these activities help them with problem-solving skills. You could also figure out what kinds of things they're really interested in or talented in. Next is the importance of documenting the growth of your kids. Take photos and videos of them every now and then. You never know what incredible things you might capture. A photo might look so ordinary right now, but after a few years, these would turn into precious moments you can cherish. It's going to produce quality conversations and improve your relationship with your kids even when they get to adulthood. We're very lucky to have cameras in our phones now, so don't take them for granted. If you have the time, have them printed out and make a physical photo album or frame them so you can hang them around the house. Many parents have also mostly ignored their children's opinions. While we are already thinking adults, it's still important to incorporate what your child thinks. If their ideas keep getting rejected and ignored, they might develop an idea that they can't contribute to anything even when they're old enough to think for themselves. Also think about it, if you're the one making the decisions for children time and time again, how will they grow up to make decisions for themselves? Of course, you can't agree with everything your kids say, but if you have to reject them, tell them why their idea is bad in a gentle way. Don't make them feel stupid about it. You have to enjoy talking with your child. Most parents these days are in a rush and often ignore their kids, as we've just talked about in the previous point. Communication is an essential thing for the growth of your kid. Put enough time to talk to them. If you don't, they might be socially awkward when they talk to people outside your home because they don't understand how normal conversations go. Parents also regret not teaching their kids about money. Many parents really neglect this and expect their kids to immediately understand the concept of wealth. If you take the time to help them understand finances in its basic form, you'll have an easier time explaining to your kids if what they want is beyond your budget. Think about those kids having tantrums in front of toy shops. They don't know that their parents don't have the money for what they want. This can also lead to your child wanting to be resourceful and learning how to make money earlier. But as a start, you can give them pocket money and make them choose what they'll use it for. We're surprised to find out that many parents were sad because they didn't make them happy enough. Sweet memories are a great thing to go back to in your old life, but a lack of those can be depressing. All children should have new experiences from time to time. Let them find what makes them happy and have them indulge in it. Don't think that having more money means more happiness for your kids. Instead of giving them new toys as a quick solution, why not have some fun at the park for free? Of course, if you have extra cash, you can always go to amusement parks, museums, or zoos. The ninth mistake that parents wish they could take back is not hugging their child enough. Science shows that hugs are a great way to reduce stress, but even without science, we all know that hugs feel good. Don't think that being too sweet will make your child disobedient. It's punishment and rewards that prevent that from happening. But physical affection is something that all kids need from their parents. One of the biggest struggles with parenting is maintaining consistency. For example, you want them to be on a good diet, but because you're too tired to cook, you let them eat canned food instead. Another would be when you tell your eldest not to do something but let the younger one off the hook. If you don't set boundaries, your children are always going to push until they get more freedom. And if you don't follow the rules you set yourself, your children are going to use that as a reason to disobey. One bonus thing that parents wish they did was always taking other people's advice. We as parents like to talk to other parents about their strategies for parenting. The thing is, each family is unique on their own, and one style might not necessarily work for the other. So before taking someone else's unsolicited advice, think about your family in your own way. Those people giving you advice might have different aspirations for their children, so their methods are tailored to that, but you have other plans for your child, so you have to think for yourself. So which one hit you the hardest? Let us know in the comments below. Please subscribe to the channel and click on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our videos in the future. See you in the next one!